How would we make income and investments during hyperinflation? Gold is great for accumulating assets, but we still need income.
Yeah. Well, that can be a challenge during hyperinflation for a lot of people. But if you structure your portfolio properly, I mean, this is why one of the big things that we look at is what your current cost of living is. Because then what you would do is convert part of your portfolio, the portfolio that you earmarked for retaining and sustaining your standard of living, you would simply convert that into the current fiat at the time that you needed it, because anything you'd hold in that fiat is losing value so rapidly during hyperinflation. And frankly, the other part of that is when we get to that level, we're probably going to get real local and therefore barterable. And therefore, people are not going to want the fiat as much as they are going to want the silver and in some cases the gold. I mean, you can look at Venezuela for that. When when all confidence is lost in the currency, then they want real goods and services. So it's not the fiat income that you're talking about. In the strategy that we use here, we cover your need for that income. And since it's primarily in barterable gold and silver, then it'll keep pace with the inflation. So you can retain your standard of living in that way. That's how you're going to generate the income. Nothing else will keep up with it.
So basically, using a portion of your gold and silver, selling it off, and using that over time to get the fiat that you need to have the income to survive.
Well, yes, or you'll be doing it directly. I mean, the difference between strawberries and silver, there are a few differences. Number one, I mean, silver is universally accepted, and it does not have a shelf life. So that is a big portion of it. But, you know, everybody's different. I know that I planned for 10 years for my daughters and myself, and it's based upon what we're spending right now. So, and that's what you do. You lay it in. You need to make sure you can pay your property taxes, if you've got medical issues, if you've got the need for educational fees, you know, things like that. These are the things that you talk about. That's why we customize the strategy, because everybody's circumstance is going to be different. But so you would either convert it into fiat, if that's the way you need it to pay your property taxes, for example, or you'll use it directly to purchase your goods and services. Because you go to a grocery store, everybody's got scales and everybody's attached to the internet. So it really would not be a big challenge to say, okay, it's
Right.
this much in dollars, like they do in Venezuela. It's this much if you're paying with fiat if they even want to take it, but legally they have to take it, or it's this much in gold or silver. So that's the way I think it's going to look, because that's what we've seen other countries do. If you like this clip and you want to watch the full video, just click right here. And to subscribe, click right here.